Hello guys, welcome to episode 10 of Rise of the Exiles. It is me, Bad Jokes FM, back at you once again with another FM17 video. Just got the one game for you today, the home fixture against Crewe. Just because I have been told my videos can come across a little bit long, so I am trying to work on that, and just while I get to grips with using my editor software, I'm just going to be bringing you the one game I think per episode, just until I get used to being able to cut out bits, and so I can improve my videos that way hopefully. But as for today's episode, just look at all that red, look at all that form we have had lately. You was with me for the first day of the season when we lost to Yeovil, and then like I say, just look at all that. I've not seen so much red since I last watched Shaun of the Dead. That has just been dreadful. We picked up a point at home against Doncaster, we've won against Blackpool, and we drew with Morecambe, but other than that, it has been terrible. And so that has left us 23rd in the table so far. So second bottom, we really need a win from somewhere soon to bust us out of this relegation scrap that looks like we might be in. And the squad for today, to hopefully try and bust us out of that form, is as follows: Spiegel in goal, Butler, Humphreys, Jones, Bannon, Bob as our back four, and Owen Evans, Labadie in the centre of the park, Rigg, Todd, Ambrose just behind our new striker Marco Massaro. I don't think you guys saw him in the last video, but here he is, 27-year-old Italian. We picked him up on a free, and his attributes look okay, they don't look brilliant, but it's this which attracted me to him. Look at all that history of his: 248 games, 170 goals, at a similar-ish level to what we are now. And he's come in, he's played 5 games, and he's scored twice, so I think he's definitely someone who knows where the goal is. And so hopefully we can crack on and pick up a win today with him leading the line. And the media prediction is saying that they can't look beyond Crewe for this fixture, which on our current form you can't really dispute. But they have gone quite defensive away from home here, so maybe that is something we can look to exploit. As I'm just going to tell the lads just to mark Chris Dagnall. That's not Dagnall, that's the sub. Don't be marking him, they'll be off the pitch. And it's Dagnall who I want to get marked. And yep, and I'm going to say to the lads, I'm actually going to go attacking, because I can't see them being too much of a threat going forward with that sort of formation. So I'm going to say, lads, passionately, this is a great opportunity to show all the critics they're wrong. And that's motivated a few of the lads, and let's hope they show that out there where it matters. As with the kick-off, it's Dagnall for them, plays it back to their man Jones, to Nig, and Nig plays it forward and gets headed away, and Jones to Hollands in loads of space there early on. It's Cooper with the ball. Cooper, can he get past his man? Oh, Bannon Bob makes a foul early on there, but it doesn't look like he's going to be punished, thankfully, as it's a free kick. It's Cooper, and we head it away, but it's going to come in again, and Butler heads it away, thank God, and Rigg flicks it on, but it's absolutely nobody in an orange shirt. And so yeah, this season so far really has not gone to plan. I'm not too sure what exactly has been going wrong. We have been unlucky in a few games. We have been playing quite well. We've just not had that cutting edge to score 2 or 3 goals a game to win it. But hopefully that can all change starting today. And now with this attack, it's Rigg to Labadie to Todd. Todd tries to play it to Ambrose, but Guthrie intercepts it. And Humphrey lumps it forward to Evans, back to Labadie, back to Evans, and it's Labadie again. Bit of 1-2 between them two now. Todd to Massaro, and Massaro has the ball stolen off him by their man, and it goes forward to Dagnall, who clears it, but Bannon Bob with the interception, and it's Todd to Ambrose, back to Bob, to Owen Evans, to Todd. Todd getting a lot of the ball so far, and that's Labadie, plays it out wide to Ambrose, and Ambrose to Bob out wide, who plays it inside to Labadie, to Massaro. And Massaro, oh, there was a man in space there, but he couldn't find him. He got the shot off, and it goes out for a corner. Can we make something work of this? As it's Butler to try and whip it in. The in-swinger, but it gets headed away by Centeno. And Labadie with the ball to Butler in space. Butler with a cross, but it goes absolutely nowhere. But we are doing a good job of... commentators curse. We was doing a good job of keeping the ball there. And well, that was an awful pass there from the crew man. Let's hope they can carry on playing like that for the next 80 odd minutes. And now it's Butler to Evans to Ambrose. And the shot goes nowhere. Does look like they've just come here with two banks of defenders just to try and keep us out. As now Jones flicks it forward and Todd to Massaro. Massaro in space. Massaro with a shot. Oh, and Garrett just manages to keep it out. But that is what Massaro has been offering us this year. He has been getting quite a lot of chances like that, and he has put a couple away as the corner comes in but gets headed out. And Bob in space just sort of stands there, but their keeper drops it, and Holland just clears it into row double D, and it's going to be us with a throw in, still on the attack. Bob who throws it to Todd with a cross. And Garrett just manages to keep it out of his net there. But this has been a good performance so far from us today. Exactly what I've been wanting to see as a reaction to our current run of really awful form. As now it's Hollands with the ball to Jones. And what can Jones do with it for Crewe? Jones, he doesn't get past our man. Labadie wins it back. And Labadie plays it long. But it just gets flicked forward. As now it's Jones to Hollands. And Hollands finds Cooper. Can Cooper beat Bob? He can. Cooper beats two men. Goes for the cross. And we thankfully just about get it away. And now it's Guthrie to Ainley. To Jones in space. And Jones with a shot. And Spiegel keeps it out. Decent stop there from Spiegel. Let's just have a quick look at what's going on down our end of the table. As you can see, still 23rd, still second bottom. As our man clears it, but it only finds its way back to Hollands. Hollands on the edge of the box. He's past our man, he goes for the shot, and Spiegel again keeps it out. But yeah, second bottom of the table, but a win here can get us up to dizzy heights of 21st. And we do need to start picking up wins soon, otherwise I'm going to be worrying not only about not getting us out of this league, at least in an upwards direction at this attempt, but also, long shot, it's taken a wild deflection. And Spiegel, so unlucky not to see that. And that is the sort of luck we have been having over the last few games. Crewe have just come back into this game in the last 5 minutes, and now they are leading. And wow, Cooper plays it forward to Hollands. Hollands to Cooper in space, and just look at that, it hits their man who knew absolutely nothing about it. He knew as much about that as I know about algebra. And Crewe are now in the lead. 22 minutes on the clock. Hope this doesn't get our lads' heads down. We have just got to get back into this. And now it's Josh Todd just receiving a yellow card for us, and it's Cooper who just hits the free kick well over the bar. And half an hour gone now. I would really like to see us getting an equaliser before half time. It's Humphreys to Labadie. Oh, I thought we had then. I thought we had. Just a bit of a ping pong going on there, and I thought it was going to find its way into the back of the net. This is Butler to play the corner in, and Cooper heads it away, and who's going to get to it first? Oh, Roland just beats Rigg to the ball. That is absolute Rolos. And now it's Ambrose with the ball, and he does nothing with it. We've dominated possession. We've had an equal amount of shots-ish. And we've had 3 on target. We just haven't been able to get any past their keeper. As it's Hollands now with a long throw in for Crewe. And Spiegel comes and collects it. Thank God for that. He does like to dominate his box. And so hopefully that can just be the one goal we can see today if he can carry on performing as he has been. And it's Evans with the ball. Hits Hollins, but finds it the way to Labadie, who plays it to Todd. And Ainley fouls him there. And he's been sent off. Crewe are now down to 10 men. Finally, away. We might get back into this game. I'm just going to make a few tactical tweaks now. I'm going to tell the lads to go higher. And I'm going to tell them to look for the overlap. And pump the ball into the box. Actually, no, just going to keep that a clear ball to flanks. And keep it at a higher tempo. And see if that can pick us up at least an equaliser. As now to try and find that, Evans does nothing with the ball there. And Hollins with the ball now for them. But Labadie wins it back. And he gets it to Bob. And Bob to Evans. To Labadie, to Todd. To Labadie again, who plays it through to Massaro. And can he find anyone? He can find Ambrose out wide. And he plays it back in, and Massaro collects it again. This time plays it back to Evans, to Labadie. To Humphreys. And Humphreys out wide to Butler in so much space. It's Rigg. Labadie. To Todd. Massaro. Massaro with a shot and over the bar. But we've got almost an hour to play with an extra man. Surely we cannot lose this game now. As the ball finds its way back to the Crewe keeper and he just clears it long. I think that's what this game is going to be now. It's going to be us all over them, hopefully. As they nick the ball back and Centeno clears it. And Humphreys wins it before their striker can. And yep, it's our central midfielder Labadie again to pick the ball up. To Todd. To Massaro. To Todd. And to Massaro with a shot. And Garrett just manages to keep it out of the net there. We are now dominating possession. We just need to find that one chance to get us level. And just before half time, a minute left, Garrett goes to clear it. And Labadie flicks it to Evans. Out wide to Rigg. And what can Rigg do with the ball? He can find Todd, who again finds Rigg again. And Butler in loads of space. What can he do? He can cross it in. And Massaro, yes! Just before half time. There is the goal we wanted. That is what Massaro has been doing his whole career. And now he's doing it for us here in South Wales. Hopefully this can be the start of our first win for a long, long time. As Butler with the cross. Massaro alert to it first. And a great poacher's effort just to tap the ball into the back of the net. Great time to score just before half time. Now Labadie with a free kick. Oh, and just wide. What an end to the half that would have been if we could have taken the lead. But as things stand, I'm happy with how this is going now. We've surely got to be big favourites to pick up the win. Going to go passionately. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. And everybody is delighted, as they should be. And now let's see if we can pick up a huge 3 points. As it's Evans back to Jones, to Bob, to Ambrose. And Ambrose back to Bob. Plays it inside in the centre of the pitch to Labadie, to Todd. And Todd, is he going to find Ambrose? No, he's going to find Labadie. And absolutely nothing happens with that. Oh, of course it doesn't. And yeah, 15 minutes gone. We're having the more shots. We're dominating the possession, as you would expect, with the extra man. Surely just a matter of time till we can get that second goal. And to get us out of the relegation zone for the first time in a little while. And just about starting to think of making some changes. 55 minutes on the clock. Going to give it another 10 minutes, I think. See what happens, because I can see a scoring any time now, really. As now it's Labadie with the ball. He plays it long, and Massaro's on the end of it. Can Massaro get a second? He can't, but Garrett keeps the ball out. And Massaro is all over this Crewe defence right now. And now it's Butler with the ball. He plays the cross in, but NG heads it away. And it's Butler with the cross again. Labadie's going to get onto this, I hope. And he doesn't. But it's Evans who collects it. And can Evans get a cross in here? Or can he find another man? Evans with a cross. It hits their man and nothing happens of it. Sean Rigg is looking a bit nervous, it's saying there. So I think I'm going to think about taking him off. Just to give us a little bit more motivation, a little bit more impetus. As it's Dagnall now to Centeno. Oh, and Ambrose has stolen the ball. Ambrose has stolen the ball. What can he do? Play it to Todd. And Todd just wide. That was poor. That was poor. You would have expected us to score from that position, having stolen the ball out of nowhere. And now just going to make a couple changes. Sean Rigg, I'm just going to take him off for Myrie Williams. And also Josh Todd, he's not had a brilliant game, but neither is Ambrose. So I'm not really, but yeah, I was going to say I'm not too sure about who to take off, but I think Josh Todd is the one to make way because he has got the yellow card. And it's saying there I should bring Doughty on. I'm not too sure about that. I'm going to bring Martinez on and leave him in that second striker role. Just because he is a natural goal scorer, and if I do want to in the next 5-10 minutes, I can always change to 2 up top. And Myrie Williams is happy with that team talk. And Martinez, no pressure, and that's relaxed him. And so hopefully, feeling relaxing, go on and nick us a winner. As it's Rigg now to try and get a cross in, he does. But NG heads it away, and Jones just gets it away as far as our man Evans, who goes for a long shot, and Garrett spills it, but collects it at the second attempt. Surely lots of promise here for us to get only our second win of the season. As the subs are now being made, with 22 minutes left on the clock. Crewe are just hanging on here. They've not had an attack in a long time. As now it's Martinez with the ball. Back to Evans, to Labadie. And can Labadie find Ambrose? He can find Martinez. And Martinez can find Ambrose. And Ambrose out wide gets it to Labadie, who gets it to Martinez, who goes for a long shot. And Garrett keeps it out of his net again. I think it was going wide anyway, but he just wanted to make sure. And yeah, I think for the last 10 minutes of this game, in a moment, I will just change it to overload and 2 up top. If we don't score before then, it's Labadie, with a free kick. And it's been saved, but we are all over these now. And Jones clears the ball. And now it's Bun and Bob to get it forward. And Evans tries to head it, but nothing happens there. And it's Bakayoko who throws it in. And he has the ball played back to him. He plays it to Guthrie. Crewe just seem to be quite happy just to keep the ball between themselves here. But I don't think that's going to work for him. As Massaro goes for the shot just over the bar. I think it's definitely going to be time soon for the 2 up top. As in fact I am going to do that now. And just going to stick Martinez there. And just leave it like that. Because we really should be winning this game now. And hopefully that will be the one that nicks us to 3 points. As now it's Jones with the ball. And Butler fouls him. And he's going to pick up a yellow card, I think, here. And I don't think he has. Referee's let him off lightly, thankfully. Martinez has picked up a knock despite only just coming on the pitch. I'll see what happens with this attack. And Labadie, yes! Labadie with a goal. That took a slight deflection. Maybe these things do even themselves out over the course of a season. And we are ahead. Labadie with a cracking goal from outside the area. Martinez, injury and all, gets the ball back to Labadie. Goes for the shot. It hits their man trying to slide in. But their keeper should have done better with that. That did not take as much of a deflection as the goal in the first half. And now, just after this highlight, I am going to take Martinez off. Just to try and keep him fresh for the games going forward. As now it's Ambrose with the ball. Can he beat his man? He can. And Martinez almost got onto that despite the injury. And it gets cleared. And Bannon Bob plays it back to Spiegel, who plays it forward to Humphreys. Under absolutely no pressure, he can find Butler. And this is forward to Myrie Williams, to Labadie. And can Massaro get onto this? He can't, but Martinez can. If Martinez was fit, I think he would have scored that. And now just time to take him off, just to keep him fit. Thankfully we have got Patterson on the bench as well. Just going to say to Patterson, no pressure, 5 minutes left, we're man up. Just go out there and run about a bit. There's now 2 minutes of normal time remaining. And we've just got 3 minutes of injury time. Surely we can't throw away 3 points from here. As it's Hollands with the first crew attack I've seen in a while. As it's Williams who gets it away, but only as far as Bakayoko. It's Hollands with a ball. Oh my gosh, we have... This is the sort of luck we have been having this. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. Thank God for that. I thought we'd thrown away 3 points again. That has happened a few times so far this season. Thankfully, not happened again. And now just a minute and a half left. As Crewe are on the attack again. Surely, having had that reprieve, we cannot throw this away. I'm going to go counter just to keep the ball away from our net, hopefully. And now it's Bob. It's Sideshow Bob with the ball. And it's gone out for a throw-in for us, thankfully. 60 seconds left on the clock. And it's going to be Spiegel just to clear it now for the last action of the game, you would think. And he goes long, and it finds absolutely nobody in an orange shirt, but it's Bakayoko who clears it long. Jones to Bob, and Bob to Ambrose, and that's time. And thank God for that. We have got a win, and that might just be the kickstart to our season that we have been needing. Just that little bit of luck might just get us through the night. And that has been a decent performance against 10 men. We are out of the relegation zone. I would say all in all a very successful episode. If you have enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up down below, and please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I am Bad Jokes FM. I am out.